What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Barnamiji. We're back with another Beyond the Grave, post-mortem, whatever you want to call it. In these episodes, we examine a Tarkov scenario that I've been through, and we talk about the things that I could have done better, that I did well, to help you guys and myself learn from my mistakes and become better Tarkov players. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe so I know to do more of it. As always, we're going to let the clip roll, so without further ado, let's jump into it.
If they're within like 20, there's no point in actually worse. Okay, once you go up here, can you look to the right and back and look forward? Hey, push it in, you got your visor up. Push it in, you got your visor hanging up. Oh, yep. Okay. Yeah, you got dropped. That's why you gotta be careful with these SQs. Gamer up here. There's not a good way to push this. If anything, we should just hold the body. Yeah, it is. I saw him. He just pushed back. He saw me too and got back. You might want to step back, Pride. Come back over here. Towards me. I think I'm going to back out. I don't know how to fight this in a good way. Come over here. No, he was straight ahead. I saw him. He backed out though. Oh, nade. I see him with multiple. Got one. I think I got both. Are you still alive? I think I just got both. 2 down, pretty sure. So he paid the price for it, bro. He paid the damn price. Paid the ultimate price. He got shreked by an SVD. Let's go, Chad. Let's go! Double kill. That's what I'm talking about. I got some serious business ahead of me now. Nope, there's another. Another. Got another. Oh, what? Is he still alive? Okay. How many were there? How many did I kill and how many were there? I must have been hitting face shield or something. I killed 2. Killed 2, there was a third. It was a 3-man. What can you do, bro? What can you do? It was hard fought, though. 203 to armor. That was a good fight. Good fight. Okay, so here I'm with 2 buddies. Escalators are always a tricky thing, especially this pair of escalators, I will say, gets very hot. We've had another episode of this Beyond the Grave here in this exact same location. So in general, I'd say this is a sketchy escalator. If you don't want to get into a firefight, go somewhere else. There is a high chance you get into some action here. Now, usually my strategy has been the person with the long scope goes up first and they look straight ahead and they're looking down the long side angle. Somebody else, one of your other buddies, comes up behind and they're checking the right and they're checking behind. There may be a better strat for this out there. If you guys have any, let me know in the comments because I always think that these are tricky. The problem is if you run straight up, these escalators on interchange make a lot of noise. So everybody around can hear, oh, somebody's coming up. They're running on metal. They're coming up from the escalators and they can gun you down before you even know what's going on because you have no idea what's going on up there. So I like to take it slow, be quiet, approach. So if somebody has to be in the direct vicinity to tell I'm coming and get some angles, like peek some angles before you actually push out. That way you can run back down if you have any issues.
Now, one of my teammates is more new to this process, so he's not quite as aware of how sound is important. And you can tell right here, as we move forward up here, he's gonna run on the escalator.
Okay.
Right there. So he's running around, and I'm not really...
The right and back.
This is where I'm explaining the strategy to him, and I think he might be a little bit newer to the strategy. So he pushes up, he is checking the right. I should have focused on pushing forward here and checking my front angle. I was trying to help him actually, as a newer player, realize he could put his visor down because it was up for some reason. I probably should have been focusing more on checking my angle. I didn't expect him to push up that far that quickly. So there was just some miscommunication, jumping around, making a lot of noise on the escalators.
Yep.
And right as I go up to check my angle, he is shot by another guy. So I wish I had actually pushed up. I might have actually had an opportunity to go get him. So I would say, for me, the learning experience there is, if you're even, no matter what your teammates are doing, focus on what I'm supposed to do, which is go check the long angle. So that is partially my fault, not completely. But I could have helped the scenario had I done that a little better. But actually, from here on out, I'm not too upset with how things go. I mean, I think we had a good fight. I thought I got a guy one or two times where I actually didn't. We end up killing 2 of the PMCs here. It's either a 3 or a 4-man, and we did a lot of damage to these guys. So our initial strat here was get the grenade up there. It's very hard to push this angle. There's pretty much no good option that we have to go up and take it to them, in my opinion. So I say, hey, let's fall back. They decide to come and push us. They get bloodthirsty. I guess they have a lot of players. And so that's when we're playing to our strengths, where we can hold out.
I want to step back, Brad. Come back over here.
I tried to get my teammate to step back, which is exactly what he needed to do. It would not have been good had he been locked into that place. I like us holding here. I'm actually very, very happy with how everything went at this point of this fight.
I saw him. He backed out, though. Oh, nade.
We see a grenade roll down right there. Got to reposition. It was a little too close for comfort. And I actually like this laydown because I'm getting great angles. I can see 2 guys with couch backpacks. They're juiced. They're juiced out of their minds, right? This is a gamer squad. I've got good sight pictures on them, man. I don't know how easy it is for them to see me. So I'm actually very, very happy with how I'm playing this right now. I'm also shooting T46M at this point of the wipe. I didn't play a lot of this wipe, so I'm only like level 21. I'm trying to run something that gives me a chance. It's not SMB or anything. So it's possible I'm pinging some shots here and it's not penetrating. But T46M I think is good for up to like class 4. So they're probably blocking torso shots, but headshots are likely to go through unless they've got like an ultimate or something. So who knows if we're running SMB or something like that pins your class 5, your class 6 armor, what happens in this scenario. There we drop one. We drop one there. So good shots, good positioning. My teammate is about to die to the left of me, but we see another one over in this right area right here. So far so good. I'm cool with how this fight's going. Yeah.
One.
Now, we get great looks right there. Great looks on him. He did not die right there, actually. That's crazy, right? He did not die. I must have done some... I don't know, man. That's got to be the ammo. That's got to be the T46 not penetrating, because those were great shots. Probably not a headshot. Probably were torso. He's got to be wearing class 5, class 6. He's probably sauced. His armor's broken, something like that. And it's just unfortunate that I didn't have better ammo in the situation, because I think those will put you down if not. I mean, those are great looks in my opinion. So really happy with that.
I think I got both. Are you still alive?
I actually did think I had killed him in this, and that was one of my fatal flaws, actually, is thinking I had got them and not realizing how many. I thought this was a duo. I think this was at least a 3-man, if not a 4-man.
I think I just got both.
So here I sort of let my guard down a little bit too much, not realizing there's more of them, to be honest. Healing, trying to get ready, trying to think about how I'm going to pull off, like, everybody who's dead around me, how I'm going to do the loot. So I'm getting ahead of myself, when in reality, I didn't realize it's a 3 or 4-man. There's always one more. I've gotten to the point as a solo player, when I kill one guy, I realize, oh, it's got to be a duo. There's always one more. But when you kill 2, it's hard to remember. There's always one more. 3, there's always one more. Until you kill 5, there's always one more, chat. There's always one more. So what actually ends up giving them away is the fact that they throw a grenade right here. That grenade, completely useless. It would have helped had I been pushing up, but realistically, it let me know there was more of them. So honestly, that grenade helped me out. Got me back into a fighting position. I back up, I'm stuck on the crate, I'm a little messed up, but here I actually see him jump down, jump over. He's playing a little overly aggressively, chat. I would say that this group as a whole, they played way too aggressively, probably because they had so many numbers. So here, we get some great looks once again. I mean, man. Let's watch that back and slow that down, because I'd like to see what kind of armor these guys are rocking so I can understand a little better what might have happened with the armor penetration stuff going on. Okay, let's see here, chat. Just made the aggressive jump over. What is this man rocking? I know it's a couch bag, but let's try to understand what he has on. Oh, man. NVGs, looks like a slap. I mean, chops. He's got the works. He's got the works, guys. Oh, I think we ended up pinging head jaws right there. Yeah, because that was the one that dropped him. I don't know what torso armor he was wearing, but I mean, these guys are juiced out of their minds. Anyway, we end up pinging another there, and I'm not sure if I've killed 3. I don't know what's going on. So I have, at this point, according to the end screen, I've killed 2 here. So the first guy, the second guy, we killed the first guy. The second guy, we hurt, hopefully badly. This might have been him right here that we killed. I don't know. So that's why I don't know if this was a 3-man or a 4-man. It was at least a 3. And then here, got another. We hear another nade drop. That also lets me know, hey, there's another guy. And then here's where the fatal mistake comes into play. I am pretty badly hurt, but I know I need to fight it. I didn't know where this guy was. I tried to flash him with the light.
How many were there?
He had PS12B, which is Nash 12, and just pinged me. I mean, that as hurt as I am, anything can get me in that situation. So I think it would have been a better job if I had peeked the left side of the car here. I think kind of what killed me was the fact that I went to the right side of the fence where he had thrown the nade. I think he thought I was over there already at that fence line. So when I come around the van here, I'm pushing into him a little too much. And these fences are not good, chat. You do not want to use this as cover. He can see my feet. He can see my light. He just had more opportunity to respond to where I'm at than me to respond to where he's at. I didn't know where he was until I had peeked around. He saw my feet. He saw my light. I was behind soft cover. I actually don't know if you can shoot through the fences. You might be able to, you might not. I think you should be able to, obviously. I just don't know. The soft cover in Tarkov works really weird. So I just gave away my position too much. Had I peeked the left of the van, it is a left peek, but at least I've got hard cover. I'm just harder to spot. It would have been a better peek. Anyway, as the overall analysis of this entire clip, of the sequence of this play, I'm pretty happy with my performance. I think I've learned some things throughout the episodes, and I'm happy with what we did there. There's things that could have been done better, such as the escalators at the beginning. I like the middle play. I really do. I think just having better ammo, I would have done a little bit better in that situation. Possibly drop 2 at the beginning instead of just 1. But the fatal flaw kind of came into place at the end. I'm already in a bad position. I'm at a disadvantage. So I'm not upset with how I played it. I just think that I could have peeked that left side, gotten myself a better chance. I sort of put myself in a bad position by going around the fence to the right where he had thrown the grenade, playing into his hands. And it would have been great if I had gotten that final kill, seen if there was any more, and had myself a lot of loot. We almost had a great play there. So really, that's my thoughts on it. This is one of those ones that there's not as much to learn from the bad things. There's actually a good amount of things to learn from the good things that happen in that one. So yeah, anyway, Chad, I hope that, we got to teach you a thing or two, teach myself a thing or two, and thanks so much for hanging out. We will catch you in the next Beyond the Grave episode. Once again, make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment so I know that you guys enjoy this type of content. I want to make my channel more and more what you guys want to see and enjoy doing it throughout the process. So all that really, really helps, guys. Anyway, Peace out. You guys have a great one. We'll catch you later.